Tonight, the city of Covington and the Covington Police Department have cleared an officer accused of leaving a child in crisis outside the locked door of a mental hospital miles away from home in the early hours of Saturday morning of any wrongdoing. In a release sent to WFXR News this afternoon, officials say the officer, quote, acted in good faith, and they are disputing some of the information that was sent out by a worker at that mental hospital. According to those officials, the officer responded to a call about a young man in crisis on Friday night. They say that officer initiated the emergency custody order based on their crisis intervention training. And according to those officials, it was a magistrate who ordered the temporary detention order, which sends individuals to a designated facility, which in this case ended up being the Commonwealth Center for Children and Adolescents in Stanton. Now, according to the city and police officials with Covington, the hospital director told them that the young man's intake process began, quote, within a minute of the officer re-entering his vehicle outside of the hospital. They also say the officer's body-worn camera shows that he stayed on the grounds of the hospital for another 15 minutes, at one point going back into the lobby of the state hospital, where he saw the child inside the building behind a secure door with a hospital employee inside. Now, officials say it was only then that the officer started back toward Covington. City and police officials actually blame the issues on what they say is a systemic problem throughout the Commonwealth. They say state-run hospitals often do not take patients as required by law, going on to add that this can pit law enforcement against mental health professionals and even the communities they serve. Now, Covington police and city officials go on to say that they are cooperating with efforts to review what happened and are going to keep training officers on crisis intervention. Now, I personally asked for that body camera footage we mentioned and was told by the police chief that he would work to get us a copy, but he couldn't as of our conversation just before 5 today. However, I did email him late last night and never received a response from that. We've posted their full statement as well as what a hospital worker says happened early Saturday morning and what Senator Creed Deeds was told by the Commissioner of the Virginia Department of Behavioral Health and Disability Services on our website, WFXRTV.com.